What's going on, good people? It's your boy Ira Day, and welcome to another episode of Daytime Sports.
Back off defensively. Prescott throws over the middle, and Witten fumbles and loses it. A.J. Klein knocks it away. It's picked up by Vonn Bell, and the ball is still alive. And Vonn Bell, who ran one back for a touchdown last week on a fumble, gives them field position inside the 40-yard line. Viewed automatically because it's a turnover, so they'll look at that part of the play as well. You open up the whole play when you look at it. That timeout, so they have one, but they're going to go for it. Indeed they are, and it's going to be close, but he's going to get it. Elliott, looked like the ball was ready to come out at one point. In fact, the Saints think it did. Got a little discussion going on here. They think the ball came out.
Ruling on a field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
Elbow is down. That's Vonn Bell in there again.
But could you see the elbow down? It looked like it was down.
Yeah. Those were key plays in that game. Key plays. Them two fumbles. Now, granted, the Zeke fumble, bullcrap. His elbow was clearly down. And for them to say that the call stands or the call was inconclusive, that's foolishness. The refs are seeing the same thing we seeing at home. And if I can clearly see that his elbow was down, I know they can clearly see. But however, I'm sure because they were in New Orleans, they felt if they would have made that call, the fans probably would have went ballistic. But hey, I don't care. Won't be cheating my team. But the refs are not the reason we lost. I'm not even going to get into that because they was horrible on both sides. They had bad calls for us and bad calls for the Saints. But regardless of that, we just didn't execute. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. The play calling, I don't know what Kellen Moore was doing, but he's still young, still new. So I'm not just completely just mad at him or anything like that. I had us losing this game in my early predictions. I did have us losing this game. I just don't like the way we lost because I felt like even though I had us losing this game, there was plenty of opportunity for us to take advantage of and for us to win the game. I mean, for one, look, I love Zeke. Zeke is an amazing running back. We got a great line. But if you see that going up the middle isn't working with the run plays, try the stretch plays. Try running on the outside. Get Tony Pollard in there. Throw a little wrinkle. Do something different. I know it's loud, and the communication. You worried about the communication, and that's probably why you didn't do the pre-snap motions and things like that. I get it, but another thing, the defense is clearly, the defense clearly majority of the game playing cover 2. The seam is wide open. The middle of the field wide open. Both of Dak's best throws were down the middle of the field. Matter of fact, 3 of them. The one to Jason Witten that he fumbled down the middle of the field. The 25-yard pass to Blake Jarwin to set up the touchdown, middle of the field. The 25 to 30-yard pass to Randall Cobb at the end of the game to try to get us in position for the Hail Mary, middle of the field. I mean, even if you don't want to count the last one, so what? Clearly, when you play in cover 2, the middle of the field is open. We continue to go on the outside. We are literally doing everything to the strength of their defense. I didn't understand that. And we wasted a phenomenal defensive effort from our defense. Our defense played great. We had a turnover, 5 sacks. They didn't score a touchdown, 4 field goals. You should win that game. The defense played good enough for us to win, and we didn't take advantage of it. And that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We 3-1, still leading the division. I'm not panicking. Like I said, I had us losing the game in my early predictions. It's just that it was just really how we lost, because I felt like we still. I probably would have felt more comfortable if we lost 24-20 or something like that. And it was a valiant effort from the defense, and the offense did what they did, but we just they just edged us out or something like that. I would have felt better. But the fact that our defense played so good and our offense just couldn't do anything, and I really believe it was because of execution. And more so, I'm gonna say more so execution than the play calling, but still put them in a better situation as well. But and the Saints defense, just like last year, they are legit. I mean, their front seven is good. Their secondary played much better than it was playing earlier in the year. Marcus Lattimore stepped up to the challenge against Amari Cooper, and he literally took him out of the game. So, hey, hats off to you, man. The Saints did what they had to do. They got their revenge from last year. It was literally the same exact game, 1 point off. We beat them last year 13-10. They beat us this year 12-10. Hey, it is what it is. What can you say? What can you say? But we got the Green Bay Packers coming up next week, and we have got to win that game, because we only one game above the Eagles and one game above the Giants. And we got to keep winning to continue to stay ahead and to keep on pulling away from them. Because the Eagles pretty much got to, even though this is the NFL, sorry to say, it seemed like they pretty much got a guaranteed win against the New York Jets. And it is what it is. Say what you want. So we got to win, so they won't tie us in the division. But whatever. But my next game, the Browns and the Ravens.
1st and 15. Chubb. Chubb with running room. Chubb to the 40. On his way to the end zone. Yards. But watch the pull that's going to happen here. You got both Treader and Cush getting to the outside. So the defense goes and flows with the lineman. What's Chubb do? He lets them chase the lineman, knowing where the point of attack is. He cuts behind them, untouched. It shows that speed.
What a perfect answer to the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Nick Chubb, 88 yards.
Man, oh man, Nick Chubb is a beast. He is a straight beast. And I really, really hope that when Kareem Hunt come back after week 8, that they don't try to start this man over Nick Chubb. And I hope football people, fans, don't think that Kareem Hunt should start over Nick Chubb, because Kareem Hunt was really good in Kansas City. Yes, he was. But he has never been better than Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb came from Georgia. Nick Chubb been a beast, been a straight monster in college and in the league. So, look, Nick Chubb is a beast, plain and simple. I don't even know what else to say. But the man just, he be toting that rock. He be toting that rock straight like that. And the Browns D, they serious. They serious. I mean, you got Myles Garrett, Olivier Vernon, the linebacker from Alabama. But, Ward, Greedy. They got players all around. That's all I can say. They got players all around. But they seem like they're catching their stride. That chemistry is starting to come together, and that cohesiveness. These past 2 games, even the loss against the Rams, it seemed like things were starting to come together around the second half of that game. But they defense, I like the D, and Myles Garrett is every bit of a #1 pick. He deserved it, and he been playing like it since he been in the league, and he is going to get paid. I know that for a fact. If it ain't the Browns, somebody will. Straight like that. Straight like that. And man, the Browns, it's like, can they really win this division? Because they in the lead right now. They leading the division. Can they win this division? They 2-2, Ravens 2-2, Steelers 1-3, Bengals 0-4. The Bengals are horrible. Just horrible. But I mean, the way it's looking, they got a good shot. I know it's early. I'm not guaranteeing it or anything like that. I really can care less. But it would be exciting to see something different in the playoffs. You know what I mean? It would be exciting to see something like that, because the Browns ain't made the playoffs in like 15 years or something like that. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But man, they're an exciting team to watch, man. They fun to watch. Me personally, I like Baker Mayfield. I do kind of want him to chill on the, when on the after the game press conferences and things like that. Like when y'all win, you can get into the media. I really don't mind that, but give your team credit first. Mention the team. Talk about how thank the offensive line for blocking for you. Thank the team for just playing well, and then go into, I appreciate my team. I know we're good. I know what we're capable of, and then go into y'all can keep doubting us. Y'all can keep throwing us in the trash. Then go to that, but thank your teammates first. That's the only thing I say. But I like it. I like your tenacity. I like the spunk because it's different. You don't really get that from a quarterback. I like the feistiness. It's almost like you got the attitude of a defensive player. That's cool with me. I ain't got no beef with it, but it is what it is. Next game, last game, Chiefs and Lions.
Four-man rush, pressure up the middle. They set up a screen, a lot of room to run here for Williams. Gets to the edge, and Williams looks to have a first down, depending on where they put him out. 2nd and 10, three-man rush. Come near side to the running back, Williams again, and a good open field tackle that time. 4th and 8. Time. Mahomes, pressure, looking to run it, and he's going to pick it up. Patrick Mahomes all the way out to the 49. They played man coverage, and Mahomes burned them. Now Mahomes, a lot of time. 8 in coverage, looking everywhere, and he finds Kelce wide open, and Travis Kelce makes a move to the outside, and the Chiefs are in field goal range with 1:21 to go, and he stops the clock. Mahomes gets rid of it, has a completion. It is Robinson. 2nd and 1. Mahomes has a man open. It's Hardman, and the rookie gets tripped up, which will be good enough for a first down. Mahomes over the middle. It's caught by Pringle, still on his feet inside the 5. Make a case there. Mahomes, the give again, and Williams is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Pat Mahomes, the real deal. The real deal, Jack. I mean, this dude, man, I kept telling everybody, I was like, man, yeah, he's a beast. Taking nothing away from him. He got the talent, but it's only been 1 year. Granted, 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards, but it's a passing league. You passing so much. I got to see, now people got tape on him. Let's see what he do in the 2nd year. Man, this Joker doing the exact same thing he did in last year and looking like he going to be the MVP again of the season. It's 2 years in a row. This man is the truth. Like, I mean, what can you say? The throws that he make, the decisions, it's almost like he plays like he's been in the league for 10 years. Like, it's crazy, man. I mean, I don't understand, man. But, again, another one that's just fun to watch. You just get mesmerized just by the talent. It's like, man, this Joker right here. But, man, and the Lions seem legit. Like, I was, before Sunday, I was thinking, I was like, man, Chiefs, Lions, we're going to really see what the Lions are made of. And man, them jokers was balling. Kerryon Johnson, I hope that they understand that this man is good and that they give him the ball more. Like, let this man tote that thing. Like, he's good. He was a monster at Auburn. He had that his senior year, he had a shoulder injury, and that kind of limited him, but he's a beast. Like, use him. Please use him. And that will help Matt Stafford out a tremendous amount. Like, for real. But and we got to play the Lions this year. So that's going to be a tough one. That seemed like that's going to be a tough one. And it already sucks because, like I said before, man, Matt Stafford already plays the Cowboys like he's Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or somebody. So, my gosh. But that's further down the line. I don't even want to think about that right now. That's outrageous. But when it back to the Chiefs, man, the only thing I can say about the Chiefs is they defense still, man. They defense. It's like, it seemed like they defense is going to prevent them from going to another Super Bowl. They're going to be able to compete. They're going to with anybody because they can put points on the board. They're going to be able to compete with the Patriots. But the defense, Tom Brady will pick it apart when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. I mean, and don't let you make a mistake. Like last year when the Chiefs had the interception and you had a pre-snap penalty from the offsides. Really? But they got to get that D together. They have to get that defense together. If they want to take it to the next level, if they want to go to the Super Bowl, if they want to win a Super Bowl, they got to get that defense right. They have to. But hey, that's it for today. That's another episode of Daytime Sports. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, follow, and holla at your boy.